Snail home. I had no idea what a snail home was. More importantly, I had no idea why those two words felt so important. A friend had casually said them during a conversation a few weeks earlier, and for some reason they refused to leave me alone. The phrase sounded quirky and strange. It didn't exist in the world, and I wanted to see what a snail home might actually look like. But the deeper reason was, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I did what I always do when an idea won't leave me alone. I painted it. At the time, I was worrying about my future. Whether my art career would work, whether I'd find my people, whether I'd ever feel truly at home somewhere. Looking back, I think that's why those two words interrupted me so completely. Paintings have always arrived in this way for me. They don't come with complete instructions. They don't tell me what colors to use or what they mean. Instead, they arrive as a pull, a strange curiosity, a question I can't stop turning over in my mind. And somewhere in the process of painting them, they reveal something I couldn't see before. I started this painting because I wanted to know what a snail home looked like. But I finished it, wondering why I had spent so much of my life assuming the future was something to fear. The strange thing is, I didn't know those two questions were connected when I began. I thought snails were overlooked creatures. They seem to wander around at a pace that seems like they're hardly moving. Combined with their slow speed, they're exposed to the elements, to humans who can crush them at any second. Have you ever seen a snail retreat into their shell when it senses risk? It's not like they can run away so quickly to somewhere safe. Their shell is their home, their safety. Vulnerable, exposed, and slow. My grandma always used to tell me, slow and steady wins the race. But when I look at a snail, I couldn't help wonder whether slowness made life harder. Or perhaps that's just what I saw when I looked at them. Sometimes I treat my future like a snail retreating into its shell at the first sign of uncertainty. A mind filled with worry only leads to negative thoughts. And mine has been circling in the what if it doesn't work out, like a record player stuck in the same loop. Underneath the practical concerns about finding community, building a sustainable business, finances, or building a home together with my husband, is this fear. What if I have left behind the life I didn't want, only to fail to create a life I do want? What if I have to go back to a life half lived, a life without dreams and possibilities? Starting over after building what I thought was my forever home and career feels like a daunting experience. I think anyone who has ever left something familiar understands this feeling. A job, a city, a relationship, a version of ourselves. The people I know feel like they're leading a different life, and I sometimes wonder if they can understand me at all. Everyone new feels like a stranger, and I don't know who to trust. They seem to enter into my life and leave as quickly as they come in, like bees hopping from one flower to the next. I left for a dream, like I was pulled to the word Snail home. But every step feels like I'm taking a risk. And I wonder if I'm being naive, crazy, reckless. I thought of my life like the snail, carrying these worries behind my back, but never truly knowing where to place down my roots. I've heard so many people talk about the lonely middle phase, the place where you've traveled too far to go back, but not far enough to see where you're heading. And for the first time, I realized I was standing in it. And yet, despite all that worry, every time I entered the studio, something unexpected happened. On day 2 of my painting process, an artist I never heard of nor could ever imagine liking came through my headphones. It was Olivia Rodrigo. Her beautiful voice began filling my ears with songs about heartache, mental health, and sadness. She sang about a boy that broke her heart and how sad she was because she still loved him. She sang about the ache of watching someone move on and wondering if she meant as much to them as they meant to her. She sang about how everyone else is prettier, happier, more successful, more loved. About not fitting in and feeling like everyone else received a handbook on how to be a person. She sang about realizing that becoming an adult doesn't magically make you confident. She sang about knowing someone is wrong for you and missing them anyway. Her lyrics were like, "How could you still be okay now that I'm gone? Ain't it funny how you ran into her the second we called it quits? You betrayed me, and I knew you'd never feel sorry." These lyrics were raw, deeply open, like a cut wound. In other words, Olivia Rodrigo sang about what it feels like to be young and experiencing emotions before we've learned how to cover them behind a mask and pretend they never exist. These sad, confused, angry emotions, infused through her vocals, expressed with energetic guitar strings and drums, gave me the permission to feel everything to the full extent. My body felt so energetic and pulled into the rhythms. I felt rebellious and deeply free in expressing anguish. Her boldness to express made me unconsciously reach for bold colors myself. Suddenly, the dark undertones turned into hues of pastel purples, yellows, and pinks and greens. I let myself play with abstraction. My fingers became loose, and the world became possible all at once. I thought the snail was vulnerable. Like my life, its exposure made me feel anxious. But every artistic decision I made on the painting contradicted that. The colors contradicted it. The music contradicted it. The energy contradicted it. The house contradicted it. The flowers contradicted it. This painting feels almost absurdly hopeful. The colors are singing. The house is glowing. The flowers are exploding. Even the snail itself feels substantial and ancient rather than fragile. When I look at the snail, I don't think this creature might get crushed. I think this creature is carrying a festival. The snail looks like she's traveling through something wonderful, not someone escaping something terrible. I painted this snail because I thought it was vulnerable. But somewhere between the music, the colors, and the days spent in the studio, the snail stopped looking vulnerable at all. Instead, she looked like she knew something I didn't.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
The moment my friend said snail home, something in me knew the words mattered, even if I didn't know what they meant. Maybe ideas arrive first and understanding arrives later. Sometimes our lives are like the phrase, snail home. Strange, mysterious invitations asking us to participate before we understand where they might lead. My future before this painting felt like an approaching storm. Olivia was right. Life doesn't always work out. People leave, dreams fail, businesses collapse, health changes. But if I spend all my time imagining disaster, I forget to imagine possibility. And somewhere between the music, the colors, and the days spent in the studio, I realized something. I started this painting asking, will I be okay? But the painting answered, why are you assuming you won't be?
Ándale, camina pa' allá. Ándale, camina pa' allá. Ándale, camina pa' allá. Ándale, camina pa' allá. Trabajamos hasta que sale el sol. Trabajamos hasta que sale el sol. Trabajamos hasta que sale el sol. Trabajamos hasta que sale el sol.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm lining up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly